So I'm standing here with at least 5, let's call it a bunch, of soon-to-be, perhaps not graduated, onto internships, business development students from Hyper Island. And I have had the honor of giving wholesome feedback to this gang just before lunch. But I wanted to ask you, you've all have past work experience, some more than others, and yet in 2025 you decided to come to Hyper Island in faraway Blekinge to study business development. Tell me, what does that mean for you in 2026? Where are you going from here? Anyone?
Well, I can start. I've been working for the social insurance in Sweden for more than 10 years, and I just wanted to do something differently. I wanted to kind of own my own time, all of this dream that you have to do something more creative. So this is how I ended up here, and I'm enjoying it.
I can go next.
Please.
Love brought me to Sweden. I got married to a Swedish. So I came.
We'd love to hear that.
Yeah. So I came from Tunisia and started my career from the scratch. I have been working for 10 years before I come here in healthcare. And yeah, here I am. And I'm looking for working here in Sweden too. Yeah.
Make sure to comment in the comments so that people can find you easier. Any other reflections on entrepreneurship, I suppose, that being the topic, whether that is in Sweden or elsewhere in this day and age? I mean, all the teams here have sort of not talked about AI in their presentations, and some of the panelists have blamed them for it. This does not need to be about AI necessarily, but how do you look at innovation, entrepreneurship, where you are standing right now? What are you excited about, and what is perhaps worrying you?
Yeah, well, I can go. I mean, what's exciting, I think, is that the landscape is changing and it's going to be a change. And it's, I also come from a background in healthcare and I was like, I need to do something different. And then I found Hyper Island and I'm like, okay, what I take with me is the communication and, meeting people. And then AI is just, it's an AI. You can only get so much out of that. You can't get that human connection. So I'm excited to see, where's that going to take us now in this age? Maybe it's going to be more important than ever. So I think that's all I'm going to say.
I can add something on this. I had talks with industry leaders, actually, about this. We were talking about the AI. And because now we had the explosion of AI and how excited it was 2-3 years ago. And now, oh my God, it's going to do everything for us. It's going to do a lot of great things. And now we're realizing that it takes our critical thinking away. And people do things with it and they think, God, I'm great. I post this. I did that. It makes me look great. But the content isn't.
No.
And if you don't, people think they put this and they don't read it. They don't think about what they put. And that's why maybe it's the shift that's happening now. Okay, we know AI can do this, but now we can't let AI do everything for us without having the human touch on it. Okay, I can use it for this, but I need to think about it. And I think that's maybe the shift now that I heard a bit about, we need those critical thinking from people. We need people still interacting with the AI and interacting between each other. And I think that's hopefully changing for the good points.
I can also add something moderation is key. While we're using AI, we need to be up to date. We need to go with the flow because AI started a luxury, an optional. Now it became the core of a lot of businesses. So we need to balance between AI, using the robots and keeping our human side because the human touch makes it special, makes it customized. And I think we need to keep the balance.
If I can add a different
Please.
view. Yeah. So my background is in science. I'm a former virologist. So I use a lot of computing tools for data analysis. And that's the way I see AI, data analysis tool. And I end up in Hyper Island because I have a business and I want to make it right? So I taking all the steps, rethinking things. And also realize that what people value or the best customers I have, they value is the interaction I have with them, the talks we have around the product, the commodity, and what is happening around the production of the commodity and so on, and the impact that commodity has in their lives. So we're building the village, like we were talking in another talk before. So seeing tools as what they are, tools, and what Sebastian mentioned before, be critical, build on the conversations that you're having, and that's what really builds, I think.
It sounds like what a business developer graduating in 2026 is really in the business of is rebuilding the village that AI has eroded.
And I just wanted to remind you all that AI does not have the embodied experiences that we have as humans. We are in a body, and just being a physical therapist, I think is more important than ever to know that it can never replace that. We have a unique thing going on, and it's gonna be like, Jose said, a tool. So how do you use that tool? Yeah, how can we use it in the best way that serves us and not the machine? I don't know.
Any final thoughts or shameless self-promotion you want to share with the audience on the eve of your internship period?
I just wanted to say that one thing that I think is really interesting by the future in AI is that even though we talk a lot about AI everywhere, people are already starting to get tired of it. So I'm really excited to see what is going to happen then. I know that AI is enhancing and big in this big new thing, but what is going to happen with it? We are already tired.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited to see what's going to happen.
And then you see the business shifting onto how do we interact with each other away a bit from the tools. Even apps, people are getting tired of apps. How they shift. And of course, I need to do my shameless advertising.
Of course.
I have a business called La Clara Coffee. And
Great coffee, by the way.
It's amazing.
Yes, premium
amazing.
one.
We all tried
Premium
it.
coffee.
Straight for Colombia.
From Colombia, directly from the producers, because a producer is business partner in it. So you get the direct experience from the land.
laclara.com on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Yay!
Try it.
Hey.
We have it. From the business developer's mouth. Thank you all.
Thank you.